when I think about acting as if, I think about it like I'm playing a role of the person that I want to become, the lifestyle that I want to live, the version of myself that already has everything that I want to manifest. And I'm playing this role so freaking good that energetically I am like morphing my manifestations into my reality right now, and then boom, it doesn't even feel like I'm trying anymore. It just feels like second nature. Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I so appreciate you coming to join me today on this channel. If you're new here, my name is Lacey Jane and I talk about spirituality, I talk about mental health, I talk about why you are worthy of manifesting your best life. So today I wanted to share with you guys a manifestation method that is widely known. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's just a method that's become so integrated into my life that it's basically like second nature now because I don't even have to try. It just happens. And that is the acting as if method. And this is like a really easy, like lighthearted, fun way to manifest. And it's kind of like this little game that you basically play with the universe so that you just become more aware of your lifestyle. And if your lifestyle right now resonates with the lifestyle that you are trying to manifest. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The acting as if method. If you are very new to this, and even if you're not new, this is still a really good idea. I like to recommend that people, sit down, get a pen and paper and kind of go through their thoughts, because as we all know, the very first step into manifesting what it is that you want is to get clear on what it is that you actually want. So you have to know what it is that you want in order to manifest that. So I like to tell people to sit down and ask yourself, okay, what is it that I'm trying to manifest? And once you go through that and you figure out what it is that you want to manifest, in order to act as if and incorporate it into your life, you're going to have to ask yourself a series of questions. You're going to have to get comfortable with asking yourself a lot of questions about what it is that you want. So you're going to sit down and you're going to ask yourself, okay, the version of me that has this thing that I want, that has this manifestation, that has this lifestyle, what would their day-to-day life look like? How would I dress if I had this thing? How would I speak to others if I had this thing? How would I speak to myself if I was living in my ideal manifested reality? Because that's really important to ask yourself, the most successful version of me, the happiest version of me, the version of me that manifests easily and effortlessly, how would they speak to themselves? So I'm going to give you guys the prime example that literally everyone can relate to. If you are trying to manifest money, this is a really good way for you to get comfortable in manifesting money and making it second nature to you by acting as if. So you have to ask yourself, okay, the version of myself that has money in my bank, that has an abundance of money, how would this version of myself act? Okay, well, for one, she probably wouldn't complain to others about how much money she doesn't have, or how she's worried about her bills, or how she's worried about buying groceries or buying gas. She probably wouldn't speak on those things because she knows that it's not worth her energy to speak in poor energy. She only speaks with rich bitch energy. The version of myself that has money and that has abundance probably invests in herself. She probably goes shopping and actually buys herself new things instead of wearing the same pair of Nikes that she's had for 10 years with the sole worn out. It's little things like that that help you to act as if, that creates rich bitch energy in your reality instead of living in this old stagnant energy. And another really good example is maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you have a product that you want to sell. I have this idea in my head, but I'm not physically there. So what would the version of me that is successful in my business, what would this version of me do? Okay, well, even though she doesn't know anything, she probably would research. She probably would go to networking events. She probably would surround herself with people and meet new people that do have products that they want to sell, that have had success in starting a business. She probably would surround herself with like-minded people. She'd probably go to seminars. She'd probably learn a little bit more about starting a business and surround herself with that energy instead of being, you know, scared and living in this energy of not knowing what to do and like I'm at a starting point, she wouldn't even entertain that thought. She wouldn't be scared with no's because she knows that her success is inevitable. And I really want to stress to you guys that you are an artist. You are the artist of your life. So you can entirely mold what you want your life to look like no matter where you are. And you know, if you are doubting of this method, if you are doubting of yourself, I really like to recommend that you look at your favorite celebrities, look at people that you look up to, look at their stories and where they came from, look at what they did to get where they are now, because I promise you, if you read the stories, if you study the celebrities, you will notice that they all have this one thing in common. It all started internally. They started in their mind and they created that energetic shift within themselves. And they literally figured out what the best version of themselves would have to think, would have to say, would have to speak, would have to do in order to get where they are now. They all started in the same spot that you did. And my absolute favorite law of attraction success story is the Jim Carrey $10 million manifestation success story. Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million and labeled it for acting services rendered. And he dated it for Thanksgiving of 1995. And after he wrote this check to himself, he put it in his wallet as a reminder of what he's working towards. And after he put it in his wallet, that check deteriorated, it got old, it got flimsy, the writing started to wear off, but he still kept it. And after he kept it, he started to embody that energy. He started to embody the energy of someone that has $10 million in their checking account. And by Thanksgiving of 1995, he actually received a check for $10 million for the part of Dumb and Dumber, which is acting services rendered. He kept it as a reminder. And I know that this is like a scripting manifestation story, but my thing is that once he slipped that into his wallet, he immediately started to embody the energy of someone that is knowing that they are worthy of $10 million. How fucking amazing is that? How beautiful is that manifestation? That's what I really want to remind you guys of, is that, you know, today, even though you might not be in the place that you want to be, you might not be where you want to be right now, but you have the power to change that. You have the power to step into that energy. Your favorite celebrities, your inspiring friends, your inspiring family, anyone that you look up to, they started where you are now. And they changed that voice in their head from a voice of doubt to a voice of knowing that they're deserving of their manifestations. And you are too. Step into that life where you know that you are worthy and deserving of your manifestations. The life where your manifestations come to you easily and absolutely effortlessly. You're not going to be acting it anymore. You're going to be living it. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. If you guys got anything from this video, if you resonated with anything that I said, if you found any sort of inspiration within my words, make sure that you like this video and you subscribe to my channel and you click that notification button so that you can be the first one to see my face. Please make sure that you guys come back next week for more, because I upload every single week. And I hope that you guys have an amazing and a beautiful day. And remember that you're worthy. You're worthy of the lifestyle that you desire. I love you. I will see you next week. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.